How do I look? Do I look good? Do I look okay? Yeah, let's get right into it. Hello! Yeah, a brand new video on my channel. Shocking. Yeah, today's video I'm gonna share my top 10 favorite films that I watched at South by Southwest 2026 edition. This is my 4th year coming to this festival, and I love this festival. And here's my badge, woo-hoo. My first time as press, which is really exciting. You can see the big bold press label, which I'm very proud to be part of. I took so many pictures. If you want to follow my Instagram account, link below. I share my black and white photos of my friends and the event itself, the celebrities and all that. Man, I really love this festival so much, and the fact that this is my 4th year is crazy. So I have a letterbox list right there ready to go for see what films I'm gonna to share, and let's get right into it. Also, when I'm at it, you should follow me on letterbox. Yeah. First up, number 10 is a Judd Apatow directorial debut that is Poetic License, starring Cooper Hoffman, Leslie Mann, and Andrew Barth Feldman. This is great. I adore this movie. Delightful, funny, and sometimes stressful in a way that feels right. And it does feel like a John Hughes movie that is a somewhat of a love triangle. If you know, I mean, this film it's not gonna come out a few months, but it's such refreshing to see a brand new voice in the filmmaking, directorial effort with Judd Apatow, and we have such a young, fresh mind taking this type of story in her view, as a director, not acting in. And it's great to see that Judd Apatow direct her mom, Leslie Mann. And Leslie Mann in this film is incredible. Charming, funny, very real, and very human at the same time. And same with the supporting actor like Cooper Hoffman and Andrew Barth Feldman. Yeah, the dynamic, the chemistry between all those 3 actors were great to watch. I mean, it's fun to watch, and it's funny, and it's very emotional, and very relatable at times. And it's very funny to see. Somehow feels like a John Hughes film, which is a huge bonus points in my book. I love that type of movies, like John Hughes kind of writing style, dialogue, character-driven stories. Number 9, we got Brian, and if you know me really well, I love me some coming-of-age movies. Dramedy, comedy, drama, what have you. Coming-of-age is my kind of genre that I always gravitate towards too. Brian is great. It's funny. It's heartwarming. It's very relatable. Very relatable. I can relate to Brian, what he's going through and all that, and his antics and the way he play the character that is he always scream out, freaked out, and curse a lot, and just in a very teenage way that we all been through some point in a way. And it's a great coming-of-age movie that I just had a great time watching. And I fell for the character of Brian that played by Ben Wang, who was in the Karate Kid movie and The Long Walk. Great performer. I'm really hoping that he get to expand in his horizon as an actor, which I'm really excited to see what he will do next, because I think he is such a fresh new actor that we can look forward to and we can support on and root for. He's really great in this role. He understood what type of story this is, what type of character that he's playing, and makes it feel real and same time very comedic and over the top, but at the same time feels very grounded. And Brian is great. I hope everyone should check this movie out. It's a great hidden gem film that's very smaller independent film, but it's so It's a film that we have seen so many times, like a coming to age movie, but it feels fresh and new at the same time. And something about coming to age movies always feels fresh because we can all relate to something toward to. Number 8, we got Wishful Thinking, starring Maya Hawke and Lewis Pullman. And I love this. I really love this. I'm a single man and watching this movie with a couple who had a struggle trying to fix a relationship and how to be happy to one another, even though bad things always happen with them. And while watching this movie, I was like, man, I think I'm okay being single, even though I do want a relationship. But I'm not ready for that kind of relationship when I saw Wishful Thinking. And the performances are by far the best part of this movie. Mara Hawke is incredible, as always. Lewis Pullman is incredible, as always. The story, the type of story that this was told is fresh and new, that we have not seen in a romantic, struggling relationship movie, whatever it's called. And it feels like a fantasy kind of movie. You've seen the movie. If you went to South by Southwest, if you've seen this movie, you know what I mean. But it feels new and fresh, which is really exciting to see. And I dug it a whole lot. That's why it's in my number 8 spot, because not only I really enjoyed the performance all around, but the story, the concept, the idea, and it somehow feels magical in a ways. And it's very creative and new, and it's very inventive as well, that we have not seen in a romantic relationship type of movie. Is mostly grounded, but at the same time very, what's the word, fairy tale-esque, if that makes any sense. You probably don't know what I'm trying to say because there's no trailer, it's just a still image of this movie with Maya Hawke and Lewis Pullman, and I really like this movie. I thought Wishful Thinking is a great hidden gem, of a great discovery, if you will. A movie that I knew I was going to like, but I didn't expect to love and coming out of it. This was one of my most anticipated films to watch at South by Southwest because this film premiered in Sundance. And one of my friends went to Sundance and saw this film and loved it. And I knew I'm going to love this movie. That's Buddy. Basically, I'm going to try my best not to spoil this movie. Basically, this is a fucked up version of Barney. And I had a great time watching this movie. It's bombastic, it's crazy, it's imaginative, it's creative, it's awesome. I loved it. I had a great time. The kills are great. Some of the scenes are memorable and iconic, will be iconic. And there's this one scene, I was like, whoa. I was laughing at the same time, frightening about it. Buddy is great. I loved it. I had a great time. We all know that we grew up with either Barney, Blue Clues, Pee Wee Herman, Pee Wee Playhouse, those type of shows that we all grew up watching, and takes it to in a horror fashion that makes it such a fun watch. And I really enjoy Buddy. It is darkly funny, and it's gruesome as well, and it's bloody violent, and it's not afraid to embrace the weirdness, the fantastical, and just embrace the whole entire idea and just go for it. And that's what the director did for Buddy. He just went for it, and he's not afraid to show it. And it's a great film that all horror fans should watch immediately when it comes out. I hope this comes out. I hope it finds its distribution to see, so everyone can see Buddy. So Buddy is great. I loved it. I had a great time. Number 6, we got literally one of my most anticipated films of 2026, and one of my most anticipated films to watch in South by Southwest. That is Holcomb, the same director who directed Oddity, which is a great film that literally spooked me. It is rare these days in a horror movie that actually genuinely spooked me. Oddity did that. Holcomb did that for me too. This is the type of film I think is going to be very divisive for general audiences when this movie comes out. This movie coming out really soon in the summer, and Adam Scott plays this character, a author, and he just go to I believe Ireland. Yeah, Ireland. He go to Ireland to this remote hotel to, you know, throw the ashes of their parents, and then something weird happens going on. And man, oh man, what a journey, what a ride, and I had a great time watching this movie. I had a great time. I love the fact that I got spooked by this movie. There's some great imagery, some beautiful cinematography in this, and Adam Scott's performance is great. I mean, we all know from him as a comedic actor, but he's great at dramatic actor. Holcomb is great. I really love this movie. I'm a sucker for this. Is my kind of movie. It's a slow build up, but it's so rewarding at the same time. It kept me invested. Some of the imagery is great. I loved Holcomb. I really did. I hope everyone to check this one out. Coming out really soon in theaters. Holcomb is great. I adore it. That's what I'm gonna say because I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to reveal some really amazing stuff that happens in this movie. And Holcomb is something that you need to go in blind as possible. Similar to Buddy, I want you all to see this film blind as possible and experience in the dark in the movie theater, and just goes along with the journey. You just go for it. Number 5, this is an important documentary that everyone should see, especially in the time that we live in right now. That's American Doctor. Important, raw, real, and important. That's what I'm going to say, because they showcase the truth, what the world we lived in now. And not just America, the whole entire world. When I watched this documentary, I kind of wish that war itself should not have existed, and the fact that we live in a world that war has happened and now we are in war again. It is bleak. It is important. It is raw. It's gruesome. But it is necessary to showcase everything was happening in this world. I want to go political, but art is political. It always will be. It always has been. American Doctor is important film, an important documentary that everyone should see and seek out and watch the truth. Number 4, we got Over Your Dead Bodies. It's a great time at the movies. The whole audience just in it. They were in it. It's a great time. It's a bloody good time. The whole entire third act of the movie is just bombastic and crazy and fun at the same time. There's so many twisted turns, shocking moments here and there. It is brutal, and it's funny as well. Jason Segel's great. Samoa Weaving's great. The whole entire cast is great, and I can see myself. This is a perfect date movie. Even though I'm still single, I don't have any girlfriend. Hey ladies. But yeah, Over Your Dead Body is great. I really enjoyed it a whole lot. I had a great time. Number 3, The Fox. The Fox. One word I can describe The Fox is absurd in the best way possible. I'm not going to go into any further details on the plot because I want you guys to go in blind as possible. But it is bananas, it is bombastic, it is absurd, it's great. It is great. I was engaged by it and how really absurd this film is. And it's hard for me to not say in further details because I want you all to see it blind as possible. I loved it. I really, really loved it. The Fox is something I will never forget about. It hasn't left my brain. And there's so many great moments, so many great scenes, so many great character moments that just left me in shock. And just... it's a good time. It's a really good time. If you want to watch something really weird and absurd, The Fox will do it for you. I really enjoyed The Fox. Number 2, we got Leviticus. This is a film that premiered at Sundance. The same friend I mentioned about Buddy also saw it in Sundance, and he loved it. I was like, awesome. I cannot wait to watch it. And I watched it, and wow. This film is a message. It's personal, it's real, and also it's a horror film as well. It speaks a lot. It's a film that's trying to tell something to the audience in a personal way. And Man, what a film! What a film! The performance by Joe Bird is incredible and really a highlight this movie because he shows something that is very real and personal and raw. And Leviticus is something that everyone to see blind as possible and knowing nothing about him. And I will say this. I'm glad I'm not that religious. That's what I'm gonna say. Anyway, Leviticus, that's my number 2. Number 1. So before I say what my number 1 film that my favorite that I watched in South by Southwest, I'm torn between Leviticus and the next film I'm gonna mention, my last film I'm gonna mention. It changes. Before I say what's my number 1 favorite film that I watched South by Southwest, I have a few honorable mentions. Drag, really fun movie. Lizzie Kaplan is fantastic in this movie. The Sun Never Sets. I'm a sucker for human drama. Dakota Fanning is great. Jake Johnson is hilarious as ever. Kill Me. Charlie Day gives a great performance. One of his best performances in his career. And it's a film about depression, and it tackles that in a very unique way. Seekers of infinite love. I had a great time watching this movie. Like I said, I'm a sucker for human drama. A great gem of a film that everyone to see. I think everyone should discover this movie. Lastly but not least, in my honorable mention, that's Campeón Capacho, directed by Jonas Coron. It started rough, but it finds its footing in the middle and throughout the whole entire movie. And I had a great time with this movie. It's really good. Now, my number 1. What's my number 1 favorite film that I watched in this year's South by Southwest? My 4th year going to this film festival. That is John Carney, Pow Ballad, starring Paul Rudd and Nick Jonas. Delightful film. Delightful. The music is so catchy. Paul Rudd. Who doesn't love Paul Rudd? He's great. He's great in this movie. But Nick Jonas, I'm very surprised to see he gave a really great performance in this film. But like I said, the music is so catchy. I want to own the songs already so I can listen to them multiple times. It's delightful. It's charming. This is what you expect coming from John Carney. If you've seen his films, Begin Again, Sing Street, Flora and Son. Love his filmography. I love his voice. I love the way he used music through his stories. And Pow Ballad is a great time at the movies. I enjoyed it. It's delightful. It's wonderful. It brings a big smile on my face. I love Paul Rudd. I love Nick Jonas in this movie. Great performance. And it's a great, delightful time at the movies that makes me feel good in the end of the day. And I expect nothing less from John Carney. Funny and is emotional as well, and has great chemistry between all the actors all around. It has a strong direction by John Carney as always. He has a great voice and knows how to tell a human story in his voice and through music as well. Pow Ballad is my number 1 favorite film that I watched in South by Southwest. Not in the whole year, because that's later and down. There's a ton of movies that's coming out this year. Doom Part 3, Werewolf, Disclosure Day. But yeah, that is my top 10 favorite films that I watched at South by Southwest. Wow, I couldn't speak. The video. Oh my god, I'm so close. I'm currently editing the video. I forgot to mention. Yes, my hair's crazy. I forgot to mention. By the end of the video, is that yes, watching movies is awesome and really exciting and important part of the experience of South by Southwest. However, spending time with my friends and reuniting with my friends, taking pictures with my friends, and creating memories with my friends is far more important than watching movies. Yes, you get excited to watch a movie that's very you can see well in advance. That's awesome. We get to see it super early and all that, and we get to discover some hidden gems of film that not everyone can discover because it's not going to come out in a few years or a year and a half or something like that. But spending time with friends is far more important than watching movies. Yeah. Life lesson as an adult. Yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a good one. Take care.